Welcome back, everybody. It's episode 26 of Low Production. You got me and Big Von in the studio today, and we're going to be talking about the NBA MVP. Who do you think it's going to be this year, old Von?
We were going to talk about March Madness first, but that's fine. You know what? Here's the problem. Shea's running away with the MVP votes, or the odds, I should say, on DraftKings, which is a real bummer. Wemby don't play enough. Luka Doncic went down. Cade Cunningham went down. And that's really... And Nikola Jokic, I don't know if it's just voter fatigue, but the Nuggets also aren't very good. So it's unfortunately Shea. We're bummed about it over here at Low Production. You should be too. Because, it's just unethical basketball. We've talked about it at length. It's just sad to watch. It's sad to watch foul baiting be rewarded so much. Foul baiting has always been a thing. You know who was really good at it?
Who?
Kobe. But he doesn't shoot near as many free throws as his average right now. And, I mean, we talked about it with Bam scoring 83. Someone being able to shoot 43 free throws a game, or even Shea getting like 20. It's unacceptable. It shouldn't be possible. I mean, you're fouling 4 dudes out if you get 20 something, fouls called against you. It's ridiculous. So it's a real shame. But it's winning them games, and they're probably going to win the whole bitch again. So that's what the MVP is.
I'll tell you what,
right?
though. Here's the thing, though. Wemby, he didn't play April 2nd against the Clippers, but April 1st and March 30th, he put on 41 points both games, and he's only doing this in 30 minutes, 29 minutes. This is a star caliber player, but, you got to rest him, man. These guys aren't invincible,
Well,
I think Wemby has been solid the last 2 weeks, and he's I was looking at the stats, and it was like Wemby is trending upwards right now. It's Wemby at 1, you got Shai at 2, you got Nikola Jokic at 3. Wemby is the NBA's Wemby is the NBA saver right now, and he's going to have to be if they want to get it. I was really rooting on Luka Doncic. He got the divorce. He lost all that weight. And then he was carrying a bum-ass, old-ass LeBron like a retirement home. Lakers on the way to win the NBA Finals.
What about Austin Reeves?
That would have been
good.
He might be like the second option on the team.
I think he is.
Before Luka went down. But I'll tell you what, man. And then that would have been an easier championship than it would have been the bubble back in 2020 when he had to play against Jimmy Butler and the Miami Heat. Would go against Michael Jordan's dad.
Through him like that, but I think I liked their chances too, Jess. I really was high on them. I know they kept losing to the Thunder, and I mean you'd have to go through the Spurs too, probably, and those are both teams that are paper better than the Lakers. But I think they could have beat anybody. And, I mean, you got, right, LeBum Lames, he's still, he's the man. So, and you got his bum son, too, That kind of chemistry really equals a great basketball team. They were playing really well. They were playing, and they were fun to watch, too. Like, that's, as much as I'm not really a Lakers fan because they've won too much, like, they were fun. So, I was down to see them win it. And now, down goes Luka. May not even be back until the second week of the playoffs at the earliest, I think, because he's got 3 weeks.
Yeah, you're gonna have to.
Playoffs are in 2 weeks.
He's gonna have to lock in if they really want to win this thing. They gotta lock in, dude.
I mean, they could make it through the first round. Whoever they play, they're gonna end up being the 3 or the 4 seed. So I don't know though. I mean, there's no teams that are slouches, dude. The West is different, If it was the East, I wouldn't be worried about it. I'd be like, oh, you got to play the Knicks? Cool. You'd be all right.
Man, you're not too high on the Knicks this year, huh?
Dude, you know what? I had a come to Jesus thought. I believe that was last week with our episode that we had some technical difficulties with. But when you said, or maybe it was the week before, but when you said, you know what? The Knicks are trending down. And I was like, no, it's not true. And then I watched some games, and I was like, damn, he's right. They are a tier below because Detroit's still, even though Cade is, I believe, still out, Detroit is still the number one, and the Celtics are hot with Jason Tatum coming back. They were already really good without him, and now he's playing just as good as he has before. So then you've got to tear down, and then it's the Knicks, and they seem to beat not great teams and lose to good teams. So that's the sign of a not very good basketball team, I'd say. Like they're mid. What a shame. You know,
let me ask you this. So Lakers, no Luka, they got to go against the Nuggets, the 4 seed Nuggets. Do you think they could beat the Nuggets without? You think LeBron could wield it?
Nope.
I feel like if LeBron was asked to do something, he could do it. Like he's at the Travis Kelce part of his career where he could put 120 yards up, but it's going to be taxing on him.
I mean, that's the problem. What you just said right there, that's the problem. He's 41 years old. It's a series, you know. I mean, you've got to be there every night. You can't just have one game where you say, "F it, I'm winning this game." Well, great, you know. Now you're 1-0. You got to go win, 2 more or 3. Man, I'm bad at math. 3 more. So, I don't know if they could do it, especially with Jokic playing like he is. People are forgetting about Jokic. We were talking about him. He's low on the MVP odds right now. It's a big mistake. It's just because people are sick of seeing him. He is boring to watch also, but he's averaging a triple-double. He's averaging a 20-point triple-double, I'm pretty sure. He's averaging like 23, 11, and 10 or something ridiculous. Like, it's like made-up numbers. So he's the man. He is enough right there to beat that sorry Lakers team if no Luka's there. Because who's gonna deal with him?
Austin Reeves, you think Austin Reeves could rise to the occasion? I mean, he's averaging like 23 points per game, but he's going to have to put up a lot more, especially because Luka's out. Like, Luka's your guy, you know?
For sure he's the guy. Austin Reeves was doing good. He was already moving to be the first option before Luka showed up, you know, and LeBron was willing to take the back seat. And he is the man. And, you know, he's going to get a Supermax contract, which is crazy, but...
Come on. A Supermax?
Yeah, the top.
He's not you think he's franchise? You think he's a franchise player?
Well, the top 30 players or whatever in the league all have Supermaxes. I mean, think about people that have Supermaxes. Bradley Beal got a Supermax, bro.
Bradley Beal, bro.
Bradley Beal.
He fleeced them too, bro.
He sucks.
Golly.
I think DeAndre Ayton too.
Dude, come on, bro. DeAndre Ayton is because he was talking all that smack about Clinton Capella. He's like, "Oh yeah, you know, everybody comparing me to Clinton Capella. I'm better than Clint." And then he put up like 6 points that next game. And there's the thing about Clinton Capella on that Rockets team. He got some boards. Like he was an unsung hero. DeAndre Ayton's kind of a bum. I mean, this dude wouldn't even go to an NBA game because there was like a snowstorm. Like he fell. He slipped outside. Said, "Nope, I'm not going to the game today." Yeah. Like, come on, bro. Like, you ain't got no drive. You ain't got no love for the game, man. It's just kind of hard to watch, you know.
I agree. Yeah, when you look at the players that have Supermaxes, Austin Reeves deserves a Supermax. I mean, heck, he might even be top 20 in the whole NBA, just based upon stats and how he plays. He's, again, very fun to watch. The Lakers are fun to watch right now. Even old-ass LeBron. I do, I like when he looks like he's going to go up for a monster jam dunk and he just lays it up, because he's old. But he's still getting it done. I mean, I wish him the best. I think if they could make it out of even the first series, that would be a really quick turnaround for Luka. And nobody wants to see, once your hamstring's tight, now you're talking about serious injuries. You know what I mean? It's one thing to pull a hamstring, or I believe he was a grade 2 strain. So that's not good. But what it really means is that other parts of your body, like you tend to get ACL, MCL, PCL, stuff like that happens with the hamstring, even though they're not in the same position. So anyway, I do not want to see that happen to Luka. I do not want to have a whole year without Luka next year. So I think they'll be smart. I think the Lakers will be smart anyway. I think every time they played the Spurs and played the Thunder, they've gotten spanked anyway. So if they're smart, he shouldn't even have been playing in the first place. Let's talk about that. They're getting blown out. why is Luka out there? He was already apparently looking a little sore after the first quarter. And it's like, well, now you're down 30. It's halftime. The game's over. It's all right. Phone it in. I'm not saying, try to lose on purpose, but, it's like, well, this one got away from us. What are you going to do? Put in old Bronny. Get old Bronny some minutes.
Homeboy's got something to prove. He got the divorce. He's a competitor at the end of the day. He wants to go out and try to see what he can do. Yeah, it is kind of BS. You're down by 30, and this is exactly what happens when you play stupid games. It's like, come on, man, But
shame, and old JJ Redick should slightly answer for it, because that's just why are you risking the whole reason that you guys are relevant right this second? Like, you remember they were pretty bad at the end of last year, and it's like, you guys got rough. Gifted Luka via some BS, and now the world's your oyster. Let's be smart about it. And I think they could have. I believe they could have won the whole thing, for sure. Now even if he comes back, it's like, is he going to be 100%? He's going to have to be dropping 40 burgers to beat some of these teams. For real. What are you going to do, Jess? What are you going to do? How about it? Let's talk about the East a little bit, Jess. You have anything to say?
Go ahead.
Who's going to come out of the East?
It's going to be the Celtics, you think?
You do. I know you enjoy Detroit. Old Hood enjoys.
I got Detroit. I think the boys in Detroit play hard, and they're going to get it. I think they're going to get it.
Well, I hope you're right, Jess, because as a Knicks fan, I know the Knicks ain't making it, and I do not want to see the Celtics make it at all costs.
Cavs can't do shit. Celtics are gonna.
Yeah, it's amazing the tier that you drop once you. Hey, what about Charlotte? Charlotte's looking all right. No.
They gotta get out of the bubble though. They gotta get the bubble.
They're trending up, baby. They're trending up. No, I think it's up to Detroit. And well, let me. I was gonna look this up before we got back, but I didn't see what Cade.
Cade Cunningham.
Let's see.
I got it. What do you mean?
So he's going to miss at least another week. This is a day ago from NBA. And it says right here, this is 1 day ago, to miss at least another week. But if he's back for the playoffs, I believe they're still the 1 seed. Let's look that up, too. I didn't do any research before I turned this damn camera on.
No problem, man.
Yes, the Pistons they're 4 games ahead of the Celtics. The Celtics
still in first place.
2 games ahead of the Knicks. And then the Cavs, 2 games. Oh, the Hawks. Ain't nobody care about the Hawks. So basically the rest of these teams are bums. The Sixers, dude, they ain't beating nobody. And then, I think if Detroit can handle business, if Cade comes back, I think people have already forgotten what they were looking like. But we didn't see them play the Tatum Celtics. They are pretty scary right now. So I really hope I don't have to see a Celtics Thunder playoffs. That would be doom and gloom. I don't even know if I'd turn it on.
You want to watch it? You want to hate watch? There's no hate watching that.
I don't even know who I'd be rooting for. I'd be rooting for Derek White's bald ass because I do like him.
I'm going OKC because, I grew up an OKC fan, but over the years, dude, just watching that whole team, bro, they're just a bunch of pricks.
You don't like old Chet?
No, not really. Quite frankly, I'm not a big fan of him. I wish we would have took. I wanted Jabari Parker, by the way. I didn't even want him.
Wow. But Chet's
I didn't want that bum. Lou Dort
in the league.
Lou Dort just sits on the bench.
Yeah, and injures other opposing players.
My favorite player's got to be Alex Caruso on there because he's cool. I like Alex Caruso, but everybody else, dude, they can go suck a, PG friendly. They're just not a big fan of them.
Cursed in this one. No, I agree. I think Chet's quietly one of the best defensive players in the whole league. If it wasn't for Wemby, I think he'd probably win DPOY even, I think. But I haven't looked at those odds. But he's good. It's just a shame that he wears, ugly furry scarves. Like, what are you doing?
He's got the glasses too. It's like, bro, you're not. This ain't hard. I tell you what, I really do like Jalen Williams though. Jalen Williams, J-Mo is a dog. I love J-Mo.
You know what? I don't mind him at all, and he's fun to watch. He's not dirty. He doesn't seem to complain to the refs too much. He doesn't seem to do what the rest of them do. And he just seems like to be a more normal guy. Another thing I haven't liked is when Shea's out there. It's his post game interview or his pre game interview, and he's wearing some kind of full Margiela Balenciaga nonsensical fit. And he's got a hat that goes straight up, like an Abe Lincoln looking hat almost or something. And he's got sunglasses on. And he's just like, well, I just let my game speak for itself. It's like, dude, F you. I hate you so much.
Yeah, he's not well liked. I'll tell you what though, he does be wearing some crazy outfits. And the crazy thing is I am an OKC fan, but I just don't like the players on this team, dude. Like, I grew up an OKC fan. I've always been an OKC fan, even when we were trash, dude.
Yeah.
But this team's hard to watch.
It is. It makes basketball as a whole hard to watch. It makes it hard to take any game seriously because if another team isn't doing what OKC's doing, they're not giving themselves the best opportunity to win. You know what I mean? Like, it's like you have to foul bait almost. They've figured it out. It's like, well, there's no punishment for it, and we keep winning games. And it's
look at Bam Adebayo,
well, right, yeah, we talked
40
about
free throws, dude. 40 free throws.
And getting triple teamed and something, stuff like that. I mean, you know what? And now that I've had some time to think about that, though, I'm glad that it happened to the Wizards because you know what? You just picked second overall or something last year. Maybe what do they get? Yeah, second or third over. Like they've got. Are you just going to tank every single year? You know what? Teams that tank deserve to get bullied by good teams, and so Bam decided to do that, and so that I'm not as mad about that as I was when it happened. It was still disgusting basketball when I tuned in to the fourth quarter. I was like, this cat's getting triple teamed and won't pass it. He just goes and jacks it up and gets it out. It was terrible. But yeah, I think you're totally right, Jess. I think I told you back in the day I went through it with the Sixers because I really liked the Sixers and I really wanted to like Joel Embiid because I'm a KU fan. And I got so tired of that was Ben Simmons days too, but I got so tired of watching Joel Embiid be a flopper and frankly kind of a dirty player that I couldn't take it anymore. I was like, I gotta move. Not to say Jalen Brunson doesn't flop. He's a flop artist too, but he's at least fun to watch. And there's not a lot of times that he drives to the basket where I'm like, oh, he's just completely foul baiting. It's like he's still trying to get it in there. He's just jumping into dudes or whatever,
Yeah.
Falling down and going, oh, what happened? Oh, It's there's got to be punishment for it, Jess. There has to be punishment for it, or it's only going to continue to get worse. And that's a shame. I don't want people to get the hell beat out of them, like the 90s or whatever. But there's got to be a happy medium somewhere,
Yeah. Man, thank you so much for 31 minutes of your time. I don't know how you guys got through this today, but we really appreciate it. And subscribe, and maybe tell your bud so we can get an extra view and go from 20 views to 21. What's up with it, boy?
Cool. That'd be pretty cool, Jess.
Yeah. Yeah, but we'll catch you on the next one. Peace.
Bye.